The holiday season is here, and the first sights of snowfall have hit Varrock. And it seems residents all over the world are lining up for some... Wait, is that who I think it is? Jobless Jim, what are you doing off my boat? Get back to salvaging. Okay, well, I just wanted a beer, gosh. Sorry about that. The audacity of some people, I swear. Old School's Christmas event is here, and to get started, head on over to the Blue Moon Inn at Varrock and help the cook with all of the holiday orders he's received. We also got some smaller sailing changes with this week's game update. Group Ironmen can now use group members' ship's facilities as long as they have the sailing level to use it. The Bone Crusher now works on ocean NPCs where it should, and when recovering a boat, whether through recovery or the summon boat spell, players will now only lose port task items, salvages, and fish out of their cargo hold. No more cannonballs disappearing into thin air. But that's not all. Earlier this week, after community outcry, the Old School team went back and changed sailing's experience rates. Again. However, this time, it seems the community is happy with the numbers. Salvaging is slightly nerfed from the original day of release numbers, whereas Barracuda trials are staying the same. But there's one method that stands out with these changes: courier port tasks. With a maxed out boat and high efficiency, players can get upwards of 200k sailing experience per hour doing port tasks. Still slower than the Barracuda trials, but the cool thing is port tasks have the best sailing pet rate by far, making it a viable training method for those wanting the pet on their way to 99.
Oh, we just got it. We just got all pets.
And who wouldn't want this cute Santa hat wearing little soup? And speaking of getting 99 sailing, the lead vocalist of The Browning maxed his account while performing at a live show.
My account right here on this stage. And at the same exact time, I need a max level wall of death. Split this room. On the count of 3, I'm going max. You're going to max. The entire internet is going to see this. So prove yourself. Are you ready? You know the drill for worth. On 3. 3, 2, 1.
This has to be one of the coolest ways someone's maxed their account. Okay, little economy update for you guys. I think a lot of players expected the prices of gear to change with the release of sailing. After all, there were less people PVMing and more players trying the new skill. But we've seen a noticeable shift in prices since the day of sailing's release. Look at the Twisted Bow, for example. Sailing released no PVM content where the Twisted Bow would benefit, but that's not the only weapon that went up. The Scythe and Timic and Shadows were both also on steady declines, with a sudden spike up after sailing's release. But why? The Eye of Ayak is arguably one of the best weapons you can use for ship combat, and it hasn't seen any noticeable price increases. Well, there are probably a lot of factors to explain the price jumps. First, people were selling off their mega rares so that they could buy supplies for sailing. This checks out because a lot of people were trying to merch the sailing release. But also, it seems very wealthy merchers were buying out the supply of mega rares right before sailing's release. Once the skill was released, they listed their supply for significant profit. Prices increased by around 100 mil for each mega rare, and the trade volume for them nearly doubled as well. So not only did the merchers successfully drive the price up, but they were also able to make a lot of money in the process. And before you panic sell your mega rares, you may still want to hold on to them, because the Winter Summit is coming up January 25th. And in the last summit, Mod Kieran said this:
Beyond 2025, in 2026, we will be aiming to bring you our next raid.
So yeah, with the Winter Summit fast approaching and with content coming soon like the Blood Moon Rises, we can expect 2026 to be a PVM-packed year already. But what are your other predictions for the upcoming Winter Summit? Or what would you like to see as an update to the game? Let me know in the comments below. On another note, we got a new AFK construction method with the release of sailing, making repair kits. Now, it's not true AFK, but it's a lot lower APM than what you'd find making mahogany tables, for example. But it's been 3 weeks since then, so it begs the question, are they still worth making? Here is how much each experience point is going to cost making these repair kits. As you can see, they're quite expensive to make. Comparing these numbers to the numbers of traditional construction, you can see that normal construction, with the exception of mahogany planks, is cheaper. So why would you want to make these repair kits? almost every construction method currently is very click intensive, requiring a lot of focus. Creating repair kits is the first ever construction method, which is pretty easy. And you can still get experience rates upwards of 230k per hour making the mahogany repair kits. Now that's a lot slower than the 900k per hour you can get with mahogany tables, but you can save your hand and a little bit of GP in the process. This next story is about the Grandmasters hardcore group Iron Man, and some of their notable achievements over the past month. If you're looking to avoid any spoilers, then skip past this section. The Grandmasters started their group hardcore Iron Man journey on August 8th, around 3.5 months ago. But very quickly into the group's creation, tragedy would strike. Yeah, they decided to remake the group since the death was so early. But even with the reset, they have still achieved a lot. They're already at the Theater of Blood, sporting the infernal capes, quivers, and some pretty strong gear for less than 4 months of playing. And they've only had one accident so far.
Bro.
Ouch. But over the past month, they've made some serious strides and account progression.
It's a red. Is that a Dex? Oh my god, we got an Elder Mold.
Collection logs
No way!
completed. Collection logs
Oh my god!
completed.
No way! First clue's gonna open!
But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for the group.
Don't die. Keep me at 20. No way.
Okay, nice one, Vic. You got me. A couple of months ago, the Doom of Mockwaddle, one of old school's hardest and most dangerous bosses, came out. With it, some of the strongest PVM items in the game. Despite it being so risky, the Grandmasters didn't hesitate killing the boss.
It's glowing! Please! Oh! Another treads! Oh my god! We take those, we take those, we take those!
Bro, what the f is going on right now?
They ended up getting all of the Mockwaddle cloths they need and most of the boots for their group. And with these upgrades, the group decided to try out some Theater of Blood.
I'm just gonna eat the shark. Good thing I ate the shark. Vic! Shays! Oh my god. I thought that was Vic. Good telly, Shays, good telly.
Despite all the chaos, they end up getting a purple chest.
Holy... Oh my god. Bro, Scythe on the 5th purple. Shout out Shays, man.
The Scythe of Atur, the first mega rare for the group, and a massive one at that. This is going to make those combat achievements a lot easier. Remember, they're going after Grandmaster helmets for all 5 accounts.
Okay. I mean, we take it.
Shays and Mookie Wookie both finished Awaken Vardorvis in less than 5 months of the account's creation. All of the group members have Twitch channels and go live nearly every day, so be sure to check out their channels. And if live streams aren't your thing, well, we'll be updating you about monthly on these guys, and Mutz uploads a series for the Grandmasters on YouTube. So make sure to go check it out there. And to take us out, Wiggy OSRS has been on a mission to kill all of the new sailing monsters. A lot. Go check him out and let him know that Runescape Chronicles sent you. That's a wrap for this Wednesday. Let us know what you think of the changes in these updates and, of course, the new format for the Runescape Chronicles episodes. Really hope you guys are enjoying it. And with that said, we still have a 10% off discount on the website. Go check it out with discount code HOLIDAYS. You can still get gifts in time for Christmas if you order today. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. See you next Wednesday with another Chronicles.